Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for the first time in the 21st century. Live from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, the New York Knicks, with a boastful 2-0 lead, host the Western Conference champion San Antonio Spurs, fighting for their lives with their back up against the wall in your 2026 NBA Finals Game 3 highlight commentary. Opening tip, no surprise, goes to the San Antonio Spurs, and straight out the gate, Stephon Castle kicks it over to De'Aaron Fox, alley-oop to Wembanyama. The big man's gonna have to make sure he utilizes the spinal fluid tonight, and straight out the gate with 4 consecutive points.
I got this!
Can I tell you, fuck you?
Wembanyama with a mega block on the other end of the floor. De'Aaron Fox with the dribble penetration finds Vassell, puts in a 3, 7-0 lead. 2.5 minutes into the game, New York was still scoreless, but not for long. Josh Hart left wide open, puts in a 3. If they're gonna guard him like that, he's gonna need to explode like he did in the Western Conference Finals. After the and one from Stephon Castle, the exciting rookie would continue to make plays. A rifle pass down the floor finds Wembanyama for yet another basket. Castle's balling out of his mind, wide open for 3. San Antonio leads by 7 and 1. Wembanyama make it a double-digit lead. Hey Harper, what's your favorite song?
Straight in the middle.
Of the defense, elevate pass, OG, get the layup, double-digit lead again. Wembanyama denied by Karl Anthony Towns. Back the other way comes Jalen Brunson, kick inside, OG, spin move, 2-hand slam. Here comes New York, Josh Hart inside, gets the tough layup.
Almighty push.
Cornette almost got jumped for touching a Villanova boy, but it was incidental contact. Other end of the floor, De'Aaron Fox puts in a foul line jumper. Cornette with the vision finds Harper, elevates past OG again, and gets another 2-hand slam. Champagne wide open, puts in a 3. San Antonio ends the first quarter up by 11, but into the second, Alvarado puts in 4 consecutive points, and here come the Knicks. Clarkson from the corner puts in a 3. Big Zest, Big Purr, loose wrist. Karl Anthony Towns absorbs the contact, puts in a floater. Castle trying to stop the bleed and loses the basketball. The master of turnovers can't seem to stop himself from fucking over his San Antonio Spurs. OG wide open, puts in the 3, cuts the deficit down to 2. The celebrity Satanists are celebrating. Approaching midway through the second quarter, the Knicks putting on an offensive onslaught. The Spurs don't have an answer for. Brunson with the ridiculous layup inside, and despite the dynamic rookies getting magnificent finishes at the basket, destiny arrives all the same. OG's 3 cuts the deficit to 2. Brunson's 3 gives the Knicks their first lead today. France's greatest export would activate the international baskets to put New York behind, and with the alley-oop, the Spurs are up by 4, but not for long. De'Aaron Fox jumper makes it a 2-point game, but once again, the Knicks will not slow down. OG inside with the dunk. Josh Hart wide open for 3. Knicks by 2. New York would put together their greatest quarter of this series, scoring 42 points to end the half with a 7-point lead. Into the third quarter we go. For the first time this series, Champagne puts in a 3 in the second half to cut the deficit down to 2. Adds an extra basket for the 4-point play. Other end of the floor, relentless effort from Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson to maintain the New York lead. OG once again dribble penetration, 2-hand slam. This man's done the same thing about 6 times in this final series alone. Brunson's throwing up circus shots. Did I do that? San Antonio's lost the lead the same way each of the first 2 consecutive games. This time around, Wembanyama's gonna do everything in his power alongside his supporting cast to make sure that's not the case. Spurs regain the lead up by 1. Yet again, OG puts in a jumper, this time not from 3. Josh Hart wide open. He's got 16 points. Knicks by 2. Alien pass inside. Johnson with the layup, tie game 76 all. Deep 3 for the Titan. Puts in a 3. He'd head to the bench for a breather. Dylan Harper would dribble inside. He beat down on Karl Anthony Towns for the layup. Landry Shamet puts in a 3. The Knicks going basket for basket with San Antonio. Champagne with his second 3 of the period, but New York answers right back. Jordan Clarkson throws up a prayer. Tie game 89 all. Step back for San Antonio. Harper answers with a 3 of his own. Inside, Mikal Bridges gets his second basket of the day to make it a 1-point game going into the 4th. Alley-oop to Wembanyama. San Antonio's offense comes unglued. Johnson inside with the layup, but misses Mr. Clutch, Jalen Brunson answers right back with a left hand. Here comes OG, gets his jumper to fall. It's a 5-point game, but De'Aaron Fox has something to say about it. Puts in a layup on his own. Dylan Harper inside, splits the defense, denied by OG. After a Towns brick from 3, Brunson throws up an and one to cut the deficit to 4. 4 minutes left to play. Welcome to the block party, and it's not only the Frenchman who's giving out invites.
It's my turn!
Here we go. Back-to-back-to-back blocks for the San Antonio Spurs, but Jalen Brunson gets a prayer to fall, cuts the deficit down to 4, under 2 minutes left to play. Castle puts in a 3. Jalen Brunson says right back at you. 3-point game with 33.3 left to play. San Antonio brings the ball up. Knicks don't have a foul to give. De'Aaron Fox says it's my moment. I used to be a clutch player of the year too. Puts in a jumper to make it a 5-point game. New York comes out of the timeout. Inbound to OG. Throws up a prayer from the corner. It's good. 2-point game with 9.4 left to play. The Knicks, like bed bugs in a halfway house, refuse to go away. San Antonio, needing a successful inbound, cannot turn the basketball over. Stephon Castle's gonna get fouled. He goes to the line, knocks down both his free throws. The Knicks trail by 4, and after missing their initial 3, only 2.1 left to play. Doesn't even matter if OG makes it or not. They're out of time. San Antonio walks into an incredibly hostile environment, steal game 3, and cut the series deficit down to 1 as they tell the New York Knicks for the first time in a month and a half to take out their Omni cards and get aboard the L train.
Fresh hot ale!
It's over. You lose.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.